against Ammon, Moab, She'er Edom, and the Polish team, Yahweh said, I will execute great vengeance upon them with wrathful rebukes, and they shall know that I am Yahweh when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Ezekiel chapter 26. And it was in the 11th year, in the first day of the month, that the word of Yahweh was to me, saying, Son of Adam, because that Thor hath said against Jerusalem, Aha, she is broken that was the gate of the peoples. She is turned to me. I shall be filled. She is wasted. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Thor, and will cause many nations to come up against thee, as the sea causeth its waves to come up. And they shall destroy the walls of Thor, and break down her towers. I will also scrape her dust from her, and make her a bare rock. She shall be a place for the spreading of nets in the midst of the sea. For I have spoken, saith the Lord Yahweh, and she shall become a spoil to the nations, and her daughters that are in the field shall be slain with the sword, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I will bring upon Thor Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, from the north, a king of kings, with horses, and with chariots, and with horsemen, and a company, and much people. He shall slay with the sword thy daughters in the field, and he shall make forts against thee, and cast up a mound against thee, and raise up the buckler against thee, and the stroke of his battering ram he shall give into thy walls. And with his axes he shall break down thy towers. By reason of the abundance of his horses, their dust shall cover thee. Thy walls shall shake at the noise of his horsemen, and of the wagons and of the chariots, when he shall enter into thy gates, as men enter into a city wherein is made a breach. With the hoofs of his horses shall he tread down all thy streets. He shall slay thy people with the sword, and the pillars of thy strength shall go down to the ground. And they shall make a spoil of thy riches, and make a prey of thy merchandise. And they shall break down thy walls, and destroy thy pleasant houses. And they shall lay thy stones, and thy timber, and thy dust in the midst of the waters. And I will cause the noise of thy songs to cease, and the sound of thy harps shall be no more heard. And I will make thee a bare rock. Thou shalt be a place for the spreading of nets. Thou shalt be built no more, for I, Yahweh, I have spoken, saith the Lord Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh to Thor, shall not the isles shake at the sound of thy fall, when the wounded groan, when the slaughter is made in the midst of thee? Then all the princes of the sea shall come down from their thrones, and lay aside their robes, and strip off their broidered garments. They shall clothe themselves with trembling. They shall sit upon the ground, and shall tremble every moment, and be astonished at thee. And they shall take up a lamentation over thee, and say to thee, How art thou destroyed, that wast inhabited by seafaring men, the renowned city that was strong in the sea, she and her inhabitants, that caused their terror to be on all that dwelt there. Now shall the isles tremble in the day of thy fall. Yea, the isles that are in the sea shall be dismayed at thy departure. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, when I shall make thee a desolate city, like the cities that are not inhabited, when I shall bring up the deep upon thee, and the great waters shall cover thee, then will I bring thee down with them that descend into the pit, to the people of old time, and will make thee to dwell in the nether parts of the earth, in the places that are desolate of old, with them that go down to the pit, that thou be not inhabited, and I will set glory in the land of the living. I will make thee a terror, and thou shalt no more have any being. Though thou be sought for, yet shalt thou never be found again, saith the Lord Yahweh.